Right there should be our final piece of Velcro.
So, Nimrod, I looked up the color
Darjeeling.
Right, I looked up that color. And if you look at it,
there's a lot of different colors for it.
No kidding, and
it
that color changes colors by the season.
Well, good.
And the temperature.
So you don't know what color you're going to be riding.
You could be
on
riding
MS Day
a yellow bike.
Ooh.
You could be riding a yellow, orange, and green brown bike. I'm not kidding. It says it changes during the heat, and if we get a raindrop, you could have a spotted bike like a
zebra.
Well, cool.
That's stripes. Not a donkey, a Dalmatian.
Okay.
Can't wait for that. See that box.
This is Nurse Gone Mad. Can you tell what happened? I went mad for sure.
And this is just Grandma getting nosy.
We love you. Get froggy.
Hello, everybody. It's Nimrod. As you could see by the little audience I had to begin with, they are excited as I am. We have a new bike, Canyon Grizl 7 Raw. The color is Darjeeling. They were informing me on what color that actually was, but I am excited, ready to get into this unboxing of a bike. So, unbiking? I don't know. So, here we're going to take a look. We have our scissors. We have our pocket knife to open the box with. A telephone because it was in my pocket. A wrench and some fancy new pedals. So, Canyon is actually a bicycle company out of California. It is direct to consumer, so you can't go into a store and just buy their bike. Can I help you too?
We just sneaked up.
Well, you're not very sneaky.
Well, because we thought you were going to cut your bike up.
No. We're going to make sure the peanut gallery makes it to the door this time. Who wants to take bets on who's going to piss first? You will. You'll see the raw, uncut, unedited version.
Oh, okay. We'll let you go. Going to be in the uncut version?
Yeah. Love you guys. That's Mom and Grandma Nimrod. Yeah, we were working in the yard today, and I had set up this nice little scene back here where I was gonna unbox. And you know, I'm gonna unbox. It's just gonna take a little longer than anticipated. So, where was I at? Oh, yes, Canyon. Direct-to-consumer bicycles. You cannot buy them in a store. So, what that means, you get the bike delivered right to your house. And they think they're so sneaky. Yes, they do. Say hi.
How did you know we were here?
You guys are loud. I'm done letting them interrupt me. So, we get our box nice and opened up. Start taking out the little bits that we can. We have a piece of cardboard attached to our seat. Okay, I have to set you guys down. There we go. Ooh, Cell Italia. Much nice. So we have our seat. Next up, we have our front wheel, DT Swiss, with Schwalbe G-One Bites. This is a gravel bike, so not quite a road bike, not quite a mountain bike. Capable for like light trails, a little bit of gravel, as the name suggests. So one fancy wheel, disc brakes of course. Let's set our tire down. Now, let's see. We have a box full of goodies. Let's get this started. So inside this box, we have our quick start guide on how to put a bike together. We have a manual torque wrench, which we'll need for the seat, the handlebars, and potentially some other stuff. Oh, it actually came with a set of pedals. I didn't think they ever came with pedals anymore. I did get my own though, so it does come with some pedals. We have a fancy bag. Mesh bag with a loose piece of metal. I'm not sure what this loose piece of metal is, so we're going to leave that right there for right now. And I swear they just want to be in the video. They're hula hooping with old bike tires. And you know, they asked how long it would take. They didn't ask how long it would take with the peanut gallery.
I mean, how good is that? We're leaving you alone.
Okay, so right here, we have a little piece of metal. Like I said, not really sure what that goes to, but we will figure it out. And then right here, this will measure how many teeth our little plate has. And then a secondary torque wrench right here measures in Newton meters. And that is a Allen key one. And then that is it in that bag. We got some assembly paste. A now empty box. Oh, with a sticker. Gotta love the stickers. It says Canyon. And then a general manual. So I'm going to stick all the stuff I don't think I'm going to use back in here and probably resort back to it later. Okay, let's get our tools laid out and our assembly paste. And I'm also going to take out our new pedals. These are from Rock Bro. And just so everyone knows, look at me, I'm up here. None of this video is sponsored. Canyon does not sponsor me. Rock Bros does not sponsor me. I don't even sponsor me. But if you want to, I am here. And you know, I'd love to try out some new bikes or kayaks, or have really kind of been wanting to try mountain boarding. Yeah, just let me know. But we do have our new pedals right here. These are Rock Bros 4-bearing 4.10 XC pedal, CNC machined, codename Asuka. So we have our left and our right. It does come with a few extra little spikes that snap into your shoe. Well, I say snap, they bite into your shoe. But now for the piece that everyone's been waiting for. Whoop. Okay. So now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of it. Let's set this guy down like this. Take off our mountain of bubble wrap. Oh, I actually kind of like this color. So for anyone wondering, Darjeeling currently looks like a gray. Let me give you a close up. I'm not sure if you can really tell the color on there, but it's actually pretty. We have our forks with our handlebar attached, just held together with some Velcro. Figure out where our Velcro ends and starts. Right there. We will unvelcro and unvelcro and release. There's another one up here. You are now in the seat post of my new bicycle. How does it feel? Really? Great, I'm glad. Okay, and right there should be our final piece of Velcro. Goodbye, everybody. That was a great video. Thanks for coming along. Till next time. Just kidding. Okay, so up here, you got a little bit of grease on the head plate. Okay, so we need to get the tape off of there and then figure out about like so. So now comes in these fancy dancy tools. Everyone likes fancy tools. Trying to do it one-handed does not work. I don't know how professional YouTubers do this. So I'm going to start by taking off the wheel plate. Well, handlebar mount. I come from an automotive background. I'm still getting used to terms. So just unscrew these 4 guys. Make sure you drop your tool at least 3 times. It is part of the required assembly. And these do have Loctite on them, so do not be discouraged if you feel like a weakling. There it goes. Loctite does its job well. Okay. Put that little plate down. Now, next thing up, I'm going to unwrap our handlebars. And then these guys will mount in right in here. And I will show you here in a second. I'm going to take a little bit of our assembly paste for carbon and alloy components. It looks like some nasty kids toothpaste. So I'm just going to take that and spread it on in the inside. And I'll take you guys over here so you can see. Just take our little paste and spread, spread, spread. Doesn't need a whole lot, just enough. And then we're going to take that little bit we got on our finger and just right along the inside. It looks like sand and grit because it is sand and grit. And then now from here, we just line up our handlebars and spin her like so, and then plop on our plate. And we are not tightening down. Right now we are just trying to get a few screws in to hold the handlebars in. So just finger tight. There we go. And then I'll show you how to fine tune and adjust here in a second. And screw. And screw. Okay. So what we want to do here is there is a gauge on the front of this. And I will show you what that gauge looks like. So, little markings. Oop, if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. And it's got little measurements. We're going to line it up with the 0 on the line and then tighten it down. And then I'm just going to hold this right here and start tightening. There we go. And then you always do it in a star pattern. So you start on one side and then you cross over to the other. And we're just doing this till it gets a little snug. So there we have a little snug. This way it stays even. And then before we get anything tightened, we just want to make sure we're nice and level. And okay. So we're about as close to 0 as I care to get, which is right on the line, just so everyone knows. Okay, so these go in at 5 Newton meters. So now we know we are still zeroed out. We come on to here, line this up so we can see it, and then we go till we hit 5, 3, 4. I do want to tighten these up evenly. And then over. And 5. And this is why we do it evenly. 5. 5. And 5. Okay, so that takes care of that portion of our programming. Next up, while we're sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and take off this cardboard down here. And we just pull out our little guide rod. While we're doing this, slide these guys off and admire the beautimous paint. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Pull out a little brake lock stopper. Pop that guy off. Then we can set that back down. Grab our lovely tire that is behind us. Line everything up very peculiarly because I'm excited and just want to ride my bike. Okay. And then we just line this up, make sure our brakes are going in where they're supposed to. Make sure you guys have an okay-ish angle. You can just slide the axle in all the way through to the other side. And then line up and tighten. There it goes. And you'll feel a nice little definitive click in there. There we go. Oh, she's so pretty. So much pretty. And grab our seat and seat post. And you just take some of this paste, a little bit more generous amount than we did on the handlebars, and it goes right along the inside of the rim of the seat post tube. And this guy just wiggles on down. Okay, now we just come on back here. This has a nice little marking on it that tells us it's 6 Newton meters. Just kind of line it up where it looks about right. We can do fine adjustments later. And 6. And there we go. For all intents and purposes, she is complete. I think she'd be great. I think she'd be really great. And we want to test our brakes. Oh, they work great. Can move the cardboard with them. Alright, so now comes my favorite part. Putting on pedals. So we take this and we start threading it in like so. Pull one of these numbers and help you. There we go. And then we bring it down to about here. Make sure you guys can see this. Make sure we're on the righty-tighty, not the lefty-loosey. Go back there, and we need to be on the lefty-loosey, not the righty-tighty. And then tighten this down like so. Now, we do the other side. We run this over here. We pop on our pedal on the back side. And we do the same thing. Just start tightening it up. You'll be able to see that little nice little screw hole coming out. Yeah. And then we take our wrench. And we throw a wrench in their plans. And this one is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. There we go. We now have us a functioning bicycle. As you can see, Shimano GRX 2-speed, 1-2, GRX pedal gear. I always forget what these are called. Front teeth, Shimano GRX rear derailleur with some very shiny, very, very shiny cassette. This will come off at a later date. I don't like the dork disc. We do have some chain protection already installed. We have all sorts of mounts on here for different items. We have 2 underneath. 1, 2, 1, 2, and a potential... what are you? Threaded M5. 2 thread M5. So we have technically, I'm going to say 2 more up there. Plus we have 2 up here. We have another mount up here if we want to put anything on there later. But I'm going to go put on some comfy pants with some padding in them. And we're going to go take this thing on a ride because I'm excited. Hello, everybody. Okay, there we go. Got the bike all tightened up, inflated some tires just a wee bit. So we're just going to take a quick ride around the block. Because Mama Nimrod got some new tires on hers. And I've never ridden a drop bar. So, let's see how this feels. Actually feels really good. Whew, definitely a different balance. A lot different balance than what I'm used to. Very responsive. I like it. Oh, trying the different positions. And for everyone that's never used a drop bar, respect it. Your shifters, brakes, and everything are all on one lever. Very different. And I'm not sure where we're going or what we're doing, but definitely going somewhere. Oh, the power. Okay, everybody. Found a destination. It's a drug-free zone. Tell you what, I definitely feel a difference between this and a mountain bike. I have more choices in gears, which makes the pedaling easier, but I feel it more in my thighs than my calves.
You need to, you should be pedaling with the ball of your foot.
I am. Because I keep having to readjust it because I'm used to pedaling like that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to move it up.
Yeah. That's how I was. I was like right here and it was hurting. Not hurting.
Well, put your feet on. You ready? All right, you lead.
Huh?
You lead. The unfortunate side effects of putting stuff together. Picking up the trash.